Okay, I got a lot of explaining to do. I made this project and I had all these videos of how I got to this point, and cleaning up the computer, I deleted the files. And to start over, it means I gotta kind of explain things of where I'm at right now. What I'm building right here is 55 inches tall. It'll fit in a spot that I have in front of my right by a door and by my closet. It's in a closet space area. So, these boards that I'm using is this board. It's an Eastern Cedar. You see the dog-eared top. That'll tell you right off the bat what it is. It's a fence. It's a fence board. You can get these at Home Depot pretty cheap, around $320 or so. The price has come back down on these. $320 or $260, I couldn't remember. But in that piece, in that piece of furniture right there, I have three as far as the shelves, and I cut one piece off the bottom of this one, so I actually used four boards in that. And I got a drywall screw that was real thin shanked and 1 5/8 long, and I pilot drilled the holes, which means I pre-drilled the holes. And I went on the inside. You can see the marking right there where I marked all these. And so all these are 4.5. I had a consistent length, 5 inches. That's what it was. 5 inches on each one of these. So a set of shoes can go in like this, and I can hang the heel off or on. And you're thinking, well, that's not very wide, but I have some stability things I'm going to do to it. And this side I thought was the best looking side, so I took a what's called a mouse sander, and I kind of got the edges. I'm not worried about on the insides or the sides. No, really not worried about that. I kind of like the rustic look on furniture, and so that's what I kind of did. There'll be a spot underneath here, and there's a spot for 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10 shoes, and then that top piece will correspond to a it'll probably be a little bit taller than what I need it to be. I picked up some they're things you put down, crud, can't even think right. Let me just go get them. Furniture pads. Yeah, furniture glides. I'm gonna put 4 of these on the bottom. You can see that'll be a 1/4 inch. No, that's over a 1/4 inch tall. I'm gonna put them on. I may have to cut a little off the bottom. Now, that's for another project. Now I got this big metal thing in my cabinet, or my closet, and this is going to help me to stabilize that shoe thing. I'm going to take this and bend it up, put an angle, attach it with a bolt right there, and have the other piece. I'm going to space this out probably about 3 inches and attach this to one of the shelves that's probably near the top, probably 3rd one down, maybe something like that. That's my plan. That way, 1, 2, 3, and it'll stick against that metal thingy, and give me support, you know. Wonder where this crap come from. It wasn't there before. Might be this table. Anyhow, next thing I wanted to show you guys is when I set up my saw right there to cut these shelves. From here to here is 11 inches. So that's 10 inches right there. And I set a guide out. What I had is, that was on my sawhorse. I had it clamped down, and then I put a clamp over here. And well, my camera crapped out. Anyhow, that is how I cut these consistently. I put a clamp down here, and I cut each one, so each one of these turned out the same length. And that's how you make it easy to put all this together. Now I went down through here with a speed square, and I marked off. These were half inch thick. And I marked, you know, be 5, right here to here is 5.5 inches. So I'd marked that and set that up. I marked one out, and then I transferred it over to the next one. I just laid them side by side and used a big square to make it all even. Now to strengthen this up, to keep it from wiggling and wompling around, is I took these angle brackets, and you can see at the time I ran out, that was a bigger one than that one, but it came in handy, so I used it. And I had to go on the outside of this one to put them angle brackets on, because on the inside I don't know how I'd get a drill in there to drill them holes properly. I would have liked to have hidden these inside here. I was testing this thing, and I thought I was going to have to put a few more angle brackets down in there, and I don't have to. It's staying together really good. This is cedar. It's going to last a good long time. Hell, I don't have tin shoes, so you know, I can. What I do is I have my shoes on the floor, and I don't like it, and I want to get them in a small space and get them up and out of the way. So that's kind of like what I was thinking on this thing. And I like working with cedar and stuff like that. So anyhow, let me get them pads on the bottom and get that aluminum bent up and situated. I don't know, how am I going to drill a hole through here to attach that thing? That's something I got to figure out too. Anyhow, this is easy stuff you guys can build, and it's cheap. I mean, these boards are 6 foot tall, and I used 4 of them, and this is part of one. It's short, and you can see how much is left over. You know, guys, you can make a lot of cheap furniture instead of going out and buying it. Anyhow, let me get to making them other things and adding to this and get this project done. Okay, one last look before I put it in there and do a video of it. You can see the pads won't scratch the floor, and the magnet I used two nuts, bolts. Yeah, you can see that it's not straight, but I straightened this up so it'll be on there straight. But try to keep it in the sun. Get a few more videos of this. Okay. Loaded up with what little I have. And you can see it's right by the French door. It's taking up very little space. I have plenty of space to get into my closet. And right up in there, you can see the magnet. And it is rock solid. And the pads won't mar the floor. I had to kind of adjust this, back and forth to try to get it to get the pads, equal. But I mean, look, this thing ain't moving. So, excuse me. So this is a good project for you guys. I mean, I like all my stuff, being organized. And so that's plenty of room right there. That's I wanted it to mate with that black box over there, but it's up a little bit higher because of the pads down there. But other than that, I mean, you can see the shoes fit in there properly, and they're not crowded. This is made of cedar and it's well built, so good project for you guys to do, So hope you guys enjoy this. Like and subscribe, and I got more projects on the way, stuff like that. So y'all take care, and we'll see you on the next video.